Hi everyone, it's Artist from Main Carpentry. In today's video I'll show you how I strip the wallpaper. You got two methods you can use. One is the steamer and the other is a spray bottle, which is, I think, in a way better, because sometimes you don't have a power on a site or on a job. So with spray bottle, as long as you got the water, you are good to go. And also it's safer, because with the steam, sometimes if the plaster behind is not very strong, then it could blow it whilst you're steaming it. Another thing to mention or to point out is that steamer cuts out usually. The reason being is because of the heat. It's got like a thermostat inside of it, so it would automatically sort of turn it off so it doesn't overheat. But where with bottle you don't have that, obviously. It might take slightly longer, but it all really depends of the wallpaper. So I'm just doing a little section here, because obviously the process will be the same for everything else. Basically what you need to do, if you got a face which is quite smooth, depending on the your wallpaper you have, sometimes wallpaper is painted, then what you're gonna have to do is strip with the stripper knife. You're gonna have to strip the top coat off, like so. Well, this is very easy, as you can see, but where it doesn't come off, I'll just show you a little section here. Just a little section. You do have to put your strength to it. You kind of got to push quite hard. As you can see, not everything wants to come off. So I'll get this off. And what doesn't want to come off, what you do, you take your spray bottle, you spray the wall, you let it soak for a little bit. So you let it soak for a bit, and what you'll find, it should come off very easily. It should just peel off, as you can see. It will come off layer by layer, so if there's like few layers of the actual wallpaper, then you might have to do it again and again on every layer, as you can see. So you want to wait till you got that color. That means it has gone through. Let's see. There might be a type of wallpaper where it doesn't want to come quite off, either with steamer or with spray bottle. Then what you can do is score actual wallpaper, and what that will help water to get behind the layer, which doesn't let the moisture through. Spray again. Let it soak a little bit, move on to another one. As you can see, this paper is not really willing to come, so I'll score it. So what I'll do is this one. So I'll just show you, demonstrate you with the steamer. With the steamer, just like that. I'm not going to turn it on because it's basically what it is. It boils the water and then steam starts coming out of here. So what you do, I always start from the top of the room, or sorry, yeah, of the wall, sorry. Reason being is because when you do so and you come, say, from one corner and carry on all the way to the other side, and what you can do, I'll just put that here, and what you can do, that way you can go like that. Say if you're left or right handed, depending which way you want to go, I would hold this like that, and then I just keep going, scraping it away, letting steam do its job. Again, scrape it away, and again, and I'll carry on from top. The reason being why I'm doing it from top, because when you hold the pad at the top, steam will run down and it will naturally soak the underside of the wallpaper underneath your steamer pad. So that's why I do the top rather than start from bottom up. So you kind of let the surface already being soaked, if you know what I mean. And by the time you're gonna get to the end of the wall and you go down, this area will be already slightly soaked, so therefore it should come off easier. But again, it depends on what sort of wallpaper you have, how many layers you have, and also on what is being used to paint over wallpaper, because you can get wallpaper which has been painted, which we had here. So what we had to do, we had to literally strip the top coat, but as you can see, with a little bit of soaking, it comes off fairly easy. You just got to be really a little bit patient. As you can see, it's a lot easier. You scrape it, you score it, sorry, and it gets, as you can see here, it gets it under where you scored it. So that's obviously lifting it up from underneath rather than trying to soak through the top layer. So I'll do these a little bit more. So yeah, this is how I do it personally. Obviously there will be, as you can see, look, it just comes off so easily. You just need a bit of patience and a bit of elbow grease, because it will require some force, especially getting that nasty top layer off. And it really depends what has been painted on with. Sometimes you get a paint, like a silky paint, which is shiny, and that is can be a nightmare. So, but yeah, this is how how we did this on this spatula. It is tedious, but you know, it needs to be done. Sometimes you're lucky and it comes off like so, without too much of an effort. But unfortunately, it doesn't happen quite so often. So sometimes you get lucky, you get one corner and it just comes off nicely, as you can see. But other times it doesn't. So yeah, this is how I do it, or we did it on this job. Again, pros of the water spray bottle: you don't need to have power on site. Yes, it might take slightly longer because it needs soaking, but again, it's safer, because if you have a blown wall behind, which you won't find out until you actually done the job, and then it's going to be too late. So which means, especially if it's a lava and plaster, then what I would suggest is just overboard the wall. Don't mess around, because I'll show you. I did it on one of the walls. I tried to save it and I ended up just boarding the wall anyway. So we stripped all the wallpaper in this room, and that corner unfortunately crumbled out. And that was, we were using steamer. So yeah, that's what can happen with steamer. So as you can see, we have a board on. We just use 9.5 mil, 9.5, 6.5. You don't have to go for the thickest board. You just need to be putting over the area you want to be plastering later. So that's what we did, and well, we had to do, because that is the only really option when things go wrong like that. So yeah, unfortunately, unexpected expense, but that's what you need to take in account when you do refurbs, whether it's buy to let or any kind of refurb with your home, anything. So nothing will go smoothly, trust me. But yeah, I hope you find this useful. And yeah, so don't forget, you need a quite stiff knife, strip knife. Then you're gonna need, well, either you can have a wallpaper stripper or a spray bottle. I would personally go with spray bottle. It's safer, because if the wall behind comes off after you use spray bottle, then it would have come anyway. Where with steamer, it could make it come off, right, where it wouldn't come off with the spray bottle, because obviously steam does pull things away, so it heats it behind, heats the surface up. And also when you do it in a hot summer, the steamer, at least the like a medium range ones, they tend to cut out quite frequently, so you can't really get your full day of work. And if you are up against it, then obviously it will affect you, because it will be cutting out. That's what we had when we were doing like the last bits in this room. When it was getting warmer outside, it would cut out every half an hour or something, and it's not quite enough for you to get it stripped in a sort of good speed. It stops you from stripping it as you could, basically. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch up with you in the next video.